You're with me, Sabir Ahmed, now to details. The nation is celebrating the 49th Victory Day, which tribute. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid homage at the National Mausoleum in Savar with the rise of the sun this morning marking the day. A smartly turned out contingent drone from Army, Navy and Air Force presented a guard of honor at that time, while bugle played that last post. After the glowing tributes of the President and the Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina placed another wreath as President of Awami League, followed by National Parliament Speaker Shirin Sharmin Chaudhury and 3 chiefs of the armed forces. Later on, people from all walks of life thronged the memorial premises to pay their deep homage. Besides, different political, social and cultural organizations and students of different schools and colleges also paid tribute to the martyrs. Prime Minister and Awami League President Sheikh Hasina also paid glowing tribute to father of the nation Sheikh Mujibur Rahman by placing wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu in historic Dhanmondi 32. She paid her homage around 8 a.m. Monday morning, marking the Victory Day as the state head, and stood solemn silence for a while. Later on, accompanied by party leaders and activists, Sheikh Hasina also paid tribute to the supreme leader of the War of Independence by placing garlands at his portrait. Later on, Speaker Shirin Sharmin Chaudhury also paid wreaths, followed by other leaders and activists of the party. President Abdul Hamid, along with Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, today attended the Victory Day parade marking the 49th Victory Day. Different contingents of Bangladesh Army, Navy and Air Force, as well as freedom fighters, paramilitary forces, law enforcement agencies and ministries participated in the attractive parade.
Division and Secretary, Minister of Liberation War Affairs.
To celebrate the 48th anniversary of the country's victory, the parade was held at the National Parade Square to showcase the armory acquisitions of the armed forces. The President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces took salute and reviewed the parade riding on an open jeep. The display began. Bangladesh Premier enjoyed spectacular flypast and aerobatic display of the MiG-29 and other aircraft of Army Aviation, Navy Aviation and RAB helicopter, and parachute landing of the Army paratroopers. Decorated vehicles of the ministries also displayed their development activities. For the first time of the country's history, a colorful band contingent of the Indian Army took part in the parade. The ceremony ended with eye-catching fireworks show. Saifur Rahman Shishir, DBC News, Dhaka.
The 49th Victory Day is being celebrated across the country with befitting manner. People from all walks of life pay tribute to the martyrs since early hour of Monday. In Chattogram, City Mayor AJM Nasiruddin and Land Minister Saifuzzaman Chaudhury gave place wreath at Chattogram Shohid Minar at dawn. In Khulna, family members of the martyred of 1971 and Awami League leaders paid homage by placing wreaths at Golamari Memorial. In Sylhet, freedom fighter and different political organizations paid tribute at Shohid Minar. In Rajshahi, students and teachers paid tribute to the martyred at the memorial of Rajshahi College. Meanwhile, different programs were held in Mymensingh, Khagrachari, Borishal, Faridpur, Norail and other districts to mark the day. The 49th Victory Day of the nation is being observed amid due fervor. From the beginning of the journey, Bangladesh has been lagging behind discipline, overall development and visionary plan to rebuild the independent country. However, the nation has to face so many anarchies since the beginning. Analysts think Though the country advanced a lot, discrepancies also increased parallel.
The supreme leader of the Liberation War and father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was killed along with almost all of his family members on August 15, 1975. The nation started experiencing the long-standing military regime. The post-liberation Bangladesh advanced a lot in 49 years with obtaining a significant amount of GDP. However, people are still searching for true liberty, experts opine.
The nation gained liberty politically, but the emancipation of people is a far cry. What happened? The country developed a lot visibly or invisibly. Women came out breaking the barriers, but the discrepancies increased a lot.
The fight for freedom ended in December 16, 1971. Then our fight for emancipation started and continued. Bangladesh is free but not emancipated yet.
They think the success nation gained so far is too poor in comparison to the expectations.
We are seeing development in exchange of the labors of many people, and the people are being marginalized. This is the crisis. We failed to build the society which we desired.
This is our great achievement that we sought the global attention. We built a bottom to the bottomless basket. Now the basket is full to the brim. This is our achievement. We feel pride. But at the same time, our moral deviation is very sorrowful. Today's Bangladesh does not carry the essence of the Bangladesh of Liberation War.
However, they suggested marching forward, forgetting the difference between the expectations and outcome, not only depending on the government, but also through the concerted effort of all. Saifur Rahman Shishir, DBC News Desk.
The communal forces have hatched conspiracy repeatedly to fade the independence of the country. So no compromise with the descendants of the collaborators, said Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Through the forthcoming council, infiltrators will be ousted if there is any. Qadir said this after paying homage to the martyrs at the National Mausoleum on Monday.
How much we could strengthen our independence, this is a question. Collaborators of the Pakistan occupation forces are still a barrier on the way of consolidating the liberty. We'll never compromise with the anti-liberation elements and their descendants. We'll arrange our party anew, ousting the controversial leaders.
BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said the present government failed to fulfill the all expectation of independence. He said this to newsmen after placing floral wreath at the National Mausoleum in Savar. He also said democracy does not exist in the country.
Democracy and rights of people does not exist in the country. The fundamental rights of the people are also being snatched. We are taking an oath today along with the people. We will restore the democracy in the country.
Jatiyo Party Chairman J.M. Qadir has said the newly published list of collaborators will disclose the role of Rajakars during the 1971 Liberation War. On the other hand, Gano Forum President Dr. Kamal Hossain said there is no other alternative of uniting to make people-oriented democracy and electoral process.
The exact list should be published here so that the role of collaborators in 1971 liberation will be specified. Those who carried out the heinous offense needs to be identified and take legal action against them. But I want to say, why is it so late? Why it took 50 years to publish the list?